Hi, teammates. Well, Jim's right. I haven't done this for a very, very, very long time, so please bear with me. It's all the musicians that I'm following. I just am there going, oh, I can't wait to be like them, or whatever. So, anyway, I'm going to play 3 original tunes and 2 of somebody else's, but I'm going to start out with a song that I wrote that kind of came to me when I was, those of you who share in my neuroses of always trying to figure out why things happen. Well, why was that? Why'd that happen? And I reached a point one day that something came to me that I was like, you know what, the reasons really don't matter why things happen, because our perspective changes the reasons over time. So when something happens at one point in time, it changes over time. So anyway, so this was a song that was written about finding peace when you're in the middle of your neuroses, I guess. Well, never mind your reasons. Never mind at all. 'Cause through the changing seasons, there must come a fall. So never mind your sadness, and never mind your pain. 'Cause throughout all this madness, snow turns into rain. Snow turns into rain. Life goes on, and you know it's funny. There will be times when you just don't know what you see. And you can blink an eye and lay your bed down now, but honey, well, you can bet that life's gonna hand you a mystery. So just never mind your reasons. Never mind at all. 'Cause through the changing seasons, there must come a fall. Life goes on, and you know it's funny. There will be times when you just won't know who to be. And if you leave your past behind and look to your future, you'll see there's nothing there but a lot of possibility. So just never mind your reasons. Never mind at all. Just look into your future. It's there you'll never mind, never mind at all. You guys are the friendliest crowd in the whole universe. All right, well, okay, so has anyone been to Durango, Colorado? Well, I used to live in Durango, and I had I was very fortunate. I lived there for 8 years. I went to college there, and then I worked there for the college for 4 years. And it was amazing there when it would snow, and the stars come out at night, and it was just so still and so beautiful. And I used to love to take walks at night and just look at the moon and the stars. Well, the very week before I left there, a group of friends of mine and I were spending as much time as we could together. And we were driving down from Silverton, from the mountains, and it was supposed to be a full moon this night. And my friend said, I'll give a nickel to whoever spots the moon first. So we're driving this old VW van, and we're cruising down, we're looking out the windows, and I go, there it is, and it was coming up over Cascade Mountains, and my friend says, all right. She turns around, she hands me a nickel. And then the next night, we took her raft. She had this cool raft. We took it out on Navajo Lake with wine and cheese, and just like went out there, and she goes, all right, tonight I'll give a dime to the first person who spots the moon. So we're out there on the lake, we're just looking around. I said, there it is, and she gave me a dime. And then the next day I came home, and there was a note taped to my door with 2 dimes that says, tonight, double or nothing, let's go see the moon. And so I wrote this for her when I left Durango. Would you notice if your chances have passed too soon? And when the sun's sinking low on a hazy day, well, do you feel the pink and blue and the silver lining at the bottom of a cloud? What effect does it have on you? When I look to the horizon and I feel a familiar tune, I think I'll save a nickel for a chance to buy the moon. smile upon the moon. I think I'll save a nickel for a chance to buy the moon. Thank you so much. Okay, gonna bring one of your favorites up here, Miss Joni Hibden. Oh, I love that. Thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. It's a very shiny nickel too. Looks like kind of like the moon. You'll have to look for it. I might pass on the nickel if you spot it first.
I think it's comfortable too.
So while she's getting comfortable, I'm going to tell you that my mother, who's 80, is sitting in the audience, and she's in the lavender over here. And I was actually just telling a story about her today. When she was about my age, she and my dad went to Mexico, and she did a parasailing thing, you know. And so they took her out on the boat, and they brought her in, and when they brought her in, they miscalculated how far they needed to come in, and they accidentally landed her on an 8-story hotel. And so anyway, this song actually really means a lot to my mother and I. My mom has, I don't know, since before I could remember, probably, tried to send me the message about seizing the day and not worrying too much about things and all that stuff. So I end up writing a lot of songs about time and perspective and this and that. And thank you, Mom. So anyway, this we'll do this for her because this is one of her favorite songs.
Trying to coordinate things here a little bit.
Okay. All right. And there's poltergeist in the room.
There we go.
Okay. Do you want
do
to
you
show it
think?
to? All right, here?
What do you think?
All right.
Hers is too close.
Hello, breaker,
just wanna be
breaker on the
comfortable,
1-9, breaker on the 1-9. Come in, Fuzzy Duck. Okay. Fuzzy Chicken, come in.
I'll try this. I'll just get comfortable here.
When I was a young girl, Mama used to say, girl, when you get older, time passes a different way. Take time to smell the roses, 'cause you will see one day time is different. Mother time, time it changes. Mother time. Oh, time is time. What is time and who is time? I say, time is time and here is time. Just look in a different way. Time is the past and time is the future. Time is here today, so seize the daylight. Seize the day, seize the daylight. Seize the day. to pass, thinking 25 was old, but time was different. Mother time, time it changes. Mother time. Oh, time is time, and what is time, and who is time, I say. Time is time, and here is time, just look in a different way. Time is the past, and time is the future. Time is here today, so seize the daylight. Seize the day, seize the daylight, seize the day. Sitting in a bed of roses and looking back, it's true. One day I was 6 years old and the next day 52. The wise ones say that I'm still young, well maybe that's true too, but time has changed me. Mother time, time will change me. Mother time. Time is time, and what is time, and who is time, I say. Take the time. Angels in the snow, just look in a different way. Take the time. Time is the past, and climb a mountain. Time is here today, take so the time. Seize the daylight. When there's not enough time, well, take the time. Seize the daylight. If there's not enough time, well, make the time. Mother time. Thank you so much. That one's for you, Mom. Okay, now Jim's going to actually come up. Yay! This is a song that Jim and I have loved to do since the first time we ever played music together. We play it over and over and over again.
Drinking days.
I'm sure that you guys will recognize this, and please sing along. the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Miner for a heart of gold. Okay. All right, I have one more song, and that's it. And you guys won't have to listen to me. I don't know why I'm setting my guitar down like, hey, you know, I don't want to play anymore. No. I don't know why I did that. All right. So one of my favorite artists is Shawn Colvin. I don't know if I have any Shawn Colvin fans out there. So I'll try to do this justice. I'm working on it. To just retune my guitar a little bit. Nervous about this one because those of you who play music, you know, when you start to do somebody else's song, it kind of makes your heart kind of pound because you're like, I hope I can do this one justice. Anyway, okay. Take care of me, piece me together like a needle and thread. Wrap me in eider down, lace from your wedding gown. Pull me and lay me down on your bed. Or like any shoe, blackened and spit showed through, kicking back home to me, smiling back home, singing back home to you, laughing back home to you, dragging back home to you. Well, I was so weary then, the ugly American, thinner than oxygen, tough as a whore. I said, you can lie to me, I own what's inside of me. Well, nothing surprises me anymore. But forests in Germany, kids in the Tuileries, broken down fortresses in old Italy. forlorn. We're all in our uniforms, black and black. That slouch and drag, the artist must survive. We got all we need, we cried, but don't look back. And thinking we had it made, poised for the hit parade, knee deep in accolades, a conceptual pair, but ever the malcontent, he left without incident, vanished into thin air. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I am always amazed that words can fill up a page, and pages fill up the days between him and me, and the vows that we never keep, from bedroom to business speak, make me remember how cheap words can be. And the letters I wrote you of are those of the desperate stuff, like begging for love in a suicide thread. But I am too young to die, too old for a lullaby, too tired for life on the edge. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had a dream last night, lovers who walk the plank. They're out on the edge of time, amidst ridicule. They laughed and they rocked and reeled all over the mining field, coming to rest on that ship of fools. But he just took Polaroids of her smile in the night of the dawn of the menacing sky. And before they went overboard, he turned and held out the card, and it said Valentine. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
You were awesome.